our sponsors, BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions, Terry Chiropractic, Holloway Outdoors and Marine, and Ray Schrock Shelter Insurance. Thank you again to some of our game day sponsors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game here in Panther Stadium. The visiting Marksville Tigers come in for district play here against your hometown Buckeye Fighting Panthers here on Panther Vision on 446 Sports. We'd like to thank our sponsors as we open up here, BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions. The trio team of businesses over there, BK, anything you need with the logo on it, Scott and the team will take care of you. We'd also like to thank Kayla Walker. Kayla Walker is a Century 21 broker. She's living and working in your community. She is the headline sponsor for Buckeye Football here in 2025. Also like to thank Katie's Fast Pitch. Katie's Fast Pitch, unlocking your child's potential one pitch at a time. All right, Josh, we're here in Panther Stadium. It's Halloween night, and the Marksville Tigers have come in here, and we're fixing to kick it off.
Yeah, look, it's a big-time game. We need to really win this game. Panthers need to focus, finish their drives, get in the end zone, and try to shut this Marksville team down from being able to score quick. Also got a new guy on the camera tonight. Got Logan Snodgrass up there. Braxton's at college at Louisiana Tech, trying to out there, going to go on for a sit down there at Louisiana Tech, so we wish him the best of luck. But here we go. We're underway, and Marksville is going to come with the onside. And there it goes. Good job with the hands team.
Come out with the onside kick here on Halloween, and that looked like Hensel. Yes, Andrew Hensel come up with it.
So look, that offense of the Panthers is getting out early. They need to be able to go down there and score, put some points on the board here, try to suck a little bit of wind out of that sail of the Marksville Tigers.
Yeah, Marksville's coming in at 7-1. They're really got a good football team. They're very athletic. Buckeye's going to start the ball inside Tiger territory around the 48-yard line. They come out, two-back set, Craig in the gun. Craig drops back to pass. Passes up. He's got it going down. And wide open receiver, and he misses him long.
I like the trickery right out of the box.
Busted coverage, and the Panthers couldn't connect. And that's one Zach's going to want back. You saw him put his hands over
Yeah,
his
look,
head.
he got down. That's that sophomore coming out. You got to get way you get better is you got to keep doing it. But, yeah, he wanted that one back. He was there between the, putting his head down a little bit. But he's a competitor. We'll see what we got.
Oh, yeah, you come out on the first play. He's all of them are all juiced up. They're ready to play some football here on Halloween night. Panthers come out and got a different look here. They have swinging gate right off the second play, and Marksville's got to burn a timeout on it because they didn't know how to line up on it. And I like the way the Buckeye offense is coming out, Josh.
Look, you've got a 7-1 team coming in here ranked number 9 in the state. That's statewide AAA. Anything you can do to keep them off their game, that's what you need to do. And you see it here from Aaron York right off the bat. Comes out in the swinging gate. Haven't seen it all year. He gets the broken down play with the first time. Just a little bit overthrown ball there. You got to like the way you're showing it so far.
I like the way the Panthers have come out already. Like we say, this is a very good Marksville team coming out. This team right here put up 46 against Gina, so they can score. They can score in bunches, Josh, and they can score very quickly.
Yeah, look, that's one of those things that, if you can keep the ball of possession in your favor there to keep their offense off the field, that helps you win this ball game. And that's what we think. We don't care if you score in one play. We don't care if it takes you 30 plays to score. We just need you to finish your drive, keep your defense off the field, and let that offense do their work.
Sometimes you got to play defense on offense.
That's right.
If that offense is on the sideline, they can't score. So 2nd down and 10. Panthers going to come up after Marksville had to take a timeout after the Panthers come out in a swinging gate. And they're going to be in a traditional gun look. Twins to the near side. Craig drops back. He's got pressure, and he's going to be brought down.
And that's one of those things that takes too long to develop there. The first one was a little bit of broken coverage. You had time to throw it. That one there, you can't get your receivers up and going anything past 5 or 6 yards because we can't hold them to the offensive line. The offensive line's got to do a little better job of filling those gaps down a little bit.
I don't know. I think we're a little short on the offensive line tonight.
Yeah, we have a couple guys out due to some injury there. But look, we had another broken coverage here on the near side. As you've seen, they put in a slot over here, and it was only one defender on him. The problem is we just couldn't get it developed.
All right, loss of 6 on the play is going to bring up 3rd down and 16. Craig in the gun. Going to keep it himself up the middle, and he's going to get about a yard. And that's going to be 4th down and 15, and the punting unit comes on for Buckeye.
Yeah, look, I mean, I like the 2 play calls from the get-go there, but when you got 3rd, maybe it's because it was in a pass in there, you're just going to try, a little quarterback power there. Like I said, it's one of those things, you got a lot of nerves going, you're just going to have to do a better job of executing your plays.
You got to execute the plays, and that goes, for all 11 on the field. Panthers come out in a heavy right. Snap is good. Kick is up. Line drive kick for Grimmett. Good kick. He's going to hit and take a roll.
I think you're going to go about the 19, 18 yard line.
15, 16. Well, he's coming back. I think you're right. Right around the 20. Eagle Eyes got him over there.
Eagle Eyes got it right around the 19, 20 yard line. Now, what you're going to see here when the offensive Marksville Tigers get on the field, you're going to see a lot of people in space. You're going to see a lot of outside man. You're going to see them test you down the field. So if you can get pressure on them, it doesn't let that develop either. Problem with that is you got to let this quarterback. You cannot let him get out of the pocket and beat you with your linebackers back in coverage. I look for a spy within the first 2 series here from Buckeye.
All right, Lavallee is going to be in the gun. Lavallee's going to hand it off to the right side. He's hit and brought down at the line of scrimmage. That is Holmes on the carry. Jaden Holmes, gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Holmes with a gain of about 3 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 to go for the Tigers.
They got a little size up front, but they're not overly big.
They do, but it looks like we have some of our big guys in. Look like Trenton Johnson's going to be going both ways. Also looks like
off to Holmes to the left side. He found some room to run. Got some going to the outside. He's going to be brought down.
Look, and that's strictly just offensive lineman being defensive lineman. Big Ryan DeSalle was back there, had his head down on that bull rush, kind of ran right beside him there. But I noticed our big package is in there on the defensive side of the ball. Ryan DeSalle's at a defensive lineman. He's checking out now. Also got Trenton Johnson checking out.
Braden Polk and Fitz back in on the tackle. It is enough to move the chains 1st down and 10 as they move the ball around the 35-yard line, 36-yard line. Lavallee in the gun. Single back set, it's Holmes. Lavallee rolls to his right side, looking to pass. Got some pressure on him. He's going to have to turn around. He's going to be hit and brought down.
Gage Belgard does a good job keeping him in there. He has Laundry in the backfield. Probably going to be a hold in the backfield. That's one thing. If they can get that pressure on them offensive linemen, a hold back there behind the line of scrimmage.
We got flags flown in Panther Stadium.
We'll go to the field to check the call.
Hands
to the face.
I mean, here we go. Starting off this week.
Hands to the face against Buckeye. It's going to be tacked on to the end of the run. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 Marksville. And the ball is going to be spotted around the 46-yard line of Buckeye. 44-yard line of Buckeye.
Well,
First down and 10, Marksville.
I mean, there you go. Those are the penalties that we've been talking about all year. You just got to play disciplined football and not get those hands above those shoulder pads there. Get that guy off in front of you and make the tackle. Try to find that football.
First down and 10 after the penalty.
Lavalley in the gun.
Lavalley takes the snap.
Hands off to Holmes, up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and brought
Honey
down by
Bun.
Host. Led by Honey Bun.
Honey Bun and Colin Peart on the tackle there for the Panthers. Good job at the line of scrimmage, maintaining that gap and really standing their ground there.
Kane McClinton met him in the hole. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for Marksville.
Kane McClinton, for those that don't know, is
Honey Bun.
a.k.a. Honey Bun.
I didn't know his name. I had to look him up.
Yeah, Kane McClinton. But look, good play there by him and Colin Peart. Again, this is one of those, you need to stop here. Try to keep those penalties under control. Looks like Spradling's going to come up, play that standing up defensive end there.
Lavalley's going to hand it to Holmes to the left side. He's going to bounce it out. And we overstepped it, and he's going to be brought down.
Panthers in the middle there.
Tackle made by Gage Bellegarde and Ty Curtis. That's going to bring up third down.
26, Colin Peart.
Third down and about 4.
Yeah, Colin Peart again in on that tackle there, just on the backside, gets in the pocket of that guard there. Just gets him a little bit rolling. They actually stopped it up the A gap there where it was supposed to be. It was a little counter going into there to that backside AB gap.
If we can just get them ends to...
If you can get those ends to keep from going up and making it and shoving it inside, that really helps. So you got Spradling standing up on this end, Hunt on the far end. And this is one of those third downs where you have to get him right here.
Himself.
Off the near side.
He's got room to run, and they're not going to get him.
And I don't understand that because we sent both linebackers.
Touchdown, Marksville.
We sent both linebackers into the backfield, and neither one of them looked up that the quarterback had the ball.
That is about a 38-yard scamper from Lavalley as he calls his own number, fakes it to Holmes, and takes it all the way in, almost untouched.
Yeah, that's a straight quarterback dive all day.
So with 7:13 left in the first quarter, Marksville gets on the board first. We told you they could score quick. They're going to go for 2. Lavalley in the gun. He's going to drop back the pass. He's got some pressure on him. Looks like we have a little holding.
And we're not going to throw that, and we're going to give them the 2 points. That was literally in front of the referee, and he threw the guy down to the ground.
He didn't call it?
He did not call it.
Wow. All right, it's no good anyway, so the score's going to remain 6-0.
Well, we did have a flag from the outside here on the line judge, or the back judge.
It must be against them because we're coming off the field.
Yeah, I mean, that was the lineman threw Colin Peart down to the ground right at his feet. I don't know if they got tripped or what.
Legal formation charged against the offense.
It's declined. Well, we can't decline it and let him run it again. Just decline the penalty and it's over.
And again, we're going to have another meeting from the refs. I tell you what, I don't know exactly what.
The penalty will be declined.
All right, yeah,
that's what I thought.
Football 101.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't make the 2-point conversion and you had a penalty, you decline it and restrict the kickoff.
Kickoff,
Yeah.
correct.
All right, so the score will be 6-0. Marksville leads, 7:13 left to go in the first quarter of play, and we're about to receive the ball.
Look, so I'm going to tell you what I see out those drives there on the first. Buckeye has a chance to make some big plays if they can get in a little bit of space there and get their linemen to seal off on those blocks there. Their defense has to look up the field to this quarterback. Their quarterback is their playmaker. The quarterback can move with his feet. You have got to put a spy on him probably, and you're going to have to find the ball and tackle him.
Yeah, that's the whole name of the game. Give me the ball. You want the ball? Give me the ball. Oh, Halloween night. It's always good to be in Panther Stadium on Halloween night.
It is. And look, this is a game of the week. Like you said, it was going to be a lot of emotions played out. And look, Buckeye's a good enough football team to beat this Marksville Tigers.
Marksville Tigers come in 7-1, ranked number 9 in the state in Division III non-select. So They are up there. They're playing some really good ball. Their only loss is to Gina. They got a big one next week as well against Bunkie, the Catskin game.
Yeah, look, I don't know who I got in that.
I don't
I
either.
think Bunkie's probably going to be a little beat up from their last week against. I think they're going, depending on what takes place tonight, of how Bunkie performs after playing Gina, because Gina's a big physical team. See those injuries a little bit on the Bunkie side. See how they react to that, because Bunkie's been walking the dog for a while. So you got to come back from that. So I'm interested to see that.
Looks like they're going to onside kick it again, and they do. And it's on the turf.
Ball's loose and there's a skirmish for the ball.
I think the Panthers got it, but
I don't know why we jumped over the ball if we're on the first line.
we do have it. That is
It's going to be Buckeye ball.
53. Shane White went down there and got it.
Look, note to self, if you're on the first line there and it's rolling, you cannot jump over it. You're going to have to try to fall on it.
Boys, first down and 10.
Yeah, you got to go get it as soon as you possibly can, unless it's not going 10 yards.
Brought to you
All right, so Buckeye's going to have the ball. First down and 10, another short field for the Panthers. Inside Marksville territory, ball spotted at around the 47-yard line. First down and 10, Buckeye. Panthers break the huddle. Zach Craig's going to be in the gun. Preston Willis back with him on a single back set. He's going to hand off to Willis, and Willis is going to be tripped as he tried to make the cut. And he's going to lose a little bit. It's going to be second down and 11 for the Panthers. Got our scoreboard up, buddy?
I got our scoreboard up, bud. 6-0. First quarter, second and 10 with the Panthers driving around the 48-yard line. They're 48. And this is going to be an illegal formation, or excuse me, illegal substitution because
I think we're going to call a timeout. Nope. They ain't going to call it.
I don't understand it. I really honestly don't. We continue to shoot ourselves in the foot every single game.
penalty will go against the Panthers.
That's
And here
gonna
you
make it
are.
Second down and 16.
You get an onside kick at the 47-yard line, and now you're going to have second and about 15, 16 yards
from the other
48.
All right, Panthers break the huddle. Craig in the gun.
Craig takes a snap. Rolls to the near side.
He pitches. It's going on the ground.
Ball is loose. Ball is loose. And the officials signal it.
And Marksville recovers.
Possession will go to the Tigers.
And just like that, we give them the ball right off the bat. I don't know if that ball slipped out of Craig's hands or what, but we're going to have to do a better job of securing the football than that.
Well, it was an
option
He
play.
didn't get the snap good from the start. He bobbled the snap, so he got him behind Preston in the relationship. And then he tried to get it out, and I don't think he ever had his hands on it. All right, so Lavallee's going to be in the gun, and this is what we talked about not wanting to do is give this offense this field position and a quick. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking deep, rolls out, throws it off his back foot, and it's going to be short.
And it's a quarter mile out of bounds. Incomplete.
And that's going to bring up second down. Good pressure there, good contain. I think that is Justin Hunt.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you yesterday in the coaches show. Justin's going to have one of those breakout games there.
All right, Lavallee in the gun. Second down and 10.
But look, you see what that
42.
Marksville offense did as soon as they get that turnover. They try to put them in space there.
Holmes to the right side. He's hit and brought down.
And here comes a flag in right off the bat.
And Andrew Hensel.
Along with Colin Beard on the tackle for the Panthers.
Personal foul, face mask.
Personal foul, face mask charged against the Panthers.
I didn't see that.
Flags are flying in the wrong favor tonight.
That's going to be another 15 yards. First down and 10, Marksville. As 2 plays now they've run and gained 3 yards. So it's been 3rd and 7. Now it's 1st and 10.
from the 24.
Ball spotted at the 24. Lavallee in the gun. Holmes, single back set. Check that. I don't know who that is. We don't have
Gavin
him on our
Lavallee
He's looking to his left. Got his man on the cross. And he's going to be hit and brought down. It's going to be a first down.
Big gain of about 15 for the Tigers.
That's going to be first down and goal for the Tigers. Ball spotted just inside the 10-yard line.
Amani Benjamin on the reception for the Tigers. It'll be first down and goal.
All right, two backs in the backfield. Lavallee in the gun.
Lavallee takes a snap, keeps it off the near
Keeps
side.
it himself. He's hit and brought down.
Taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Ty Curtis on the tackle.
Andrew Hensel on the tackle for the Panthers. Ty Curtis on the assist as well, and that'll bring up second down and goal.
Second and goal from around the 9-yard line, looks like.
Yes, it's around the 9. It's 4:45 left to go in the first quarter. Marksville breaks the huddle. Two back set.
That's going to be false start.
Fly in Panther Stadium. Yet again.
We'll go to the field to check the call. False start.
Charged against the Tigers.
Charged against Marksville. It's going to back them up 5 yards. Second down and goal from around the 14-yard line. 15-yard line. So good job there by the defense not jumping.
Yep. We better be glad that offensive wide receiver moved, because I think we were coming. They're going to bring him in motion.
He's going to keep it himself. Pitches outside, and we make the tackle. Good tackle
hit,
there
but
by
look,
Gage Belgard.
That's exactly what needs to happen there.
Yep.
Andrew Hensel out there makes him cut back in,
And your
and
linebacker
then your
finishes
Gage
it up.
Belgard comes in and cleans it up there. That's exactly the way you got to do that. It was a little bit of an option there. Looks like Braden Polk.
Nope, Gage Belgard. Gage Belgard, thank you. All right.
So that's going to be 3rd and 12 from the 12-yard line. 3rd and goal, actually, from the, looks like about the 9.
He's going to keep it himself for the left side, and he's going to be hit and brought down. Good play there. That's Spradling and Polk on the tackle.
Braden Polk and Ty Curtis force him out of bounds, and it'll bring up a big 4th down.
4th down and goal. Ball spotted at around the 6-yard line.
Look, this is what you're going to have to do. You gotta try to find a way to stop them, get that turnover battle one back to
We
you.
need this one bad.
I would
14.
I would expect that slant that you seen earlier, because that slant, we're giving a lot of cushion there. We're going to be playing up there, but I would expect a slant here from Lavallee, and if it's not there, he's probably going to try to run it up the middle.
All right, here we go. Lavallee in the gun. 4th down and goal. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line.
Lavallee sends a man in motion. Calls for the ball.
He looks to his left, looks to his right, pump fakes. He's going to have some pressure, throws it, and it is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown.
Flags rain down in Panther Stadium.
Flags have flown, and we'll go to the field to check the call. False start, illegal motion, charged against Marksville.
Charged against the Tigers.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 4th down and goal from the 10. Hey, man, I don't like the quarterback sitting there with that much time. If they're going to have that much time, you can't cover nobody for that long.
Not these athletes, I don't think. I mean, that was backyard football. Just wait till somebody gets open. He made a good throw there.
All right, 4th down, Panther fans. 4th down and 10. Lavallee in the gun, empty set. Got trips to the far side. Drops back to pass. And he got a tackle over there. I don't know if they're going to call that. He's looking right, looking left. All you got to do is stop the play. Incomplete.
Incomplete, out of bounds on the far side. We have penalties everywhere in Panther Stadium.
That's going to be a turnover on down. Surely it's holding an illegal man downfield.
Well, again,
But we'll go to the field to check the call to
again,
make sure.
two of the linemen got drugged down to the ground
I watched
in
it,
front
yes.
of the referee, and we didn't throw the flag on that. We threw it from the sideline, Judge. That should be a turnover on downs, I would think.
That's what I'm
If
thinking.
you
We're going to
decline
have
it,
to.
It's no good on the.
It's no good on the fourth down. We just got to find out why is he going to that side. Holding charged against Marksville.
Against the Tigers. And that'll bring up.
And they called it a catch
We still got confusion in Panther Stadium.
because it wasn't a catch. It was out of bounds, so it should be decline it, and it's our ball.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the holding penalty will be declined and the incomplete pass will stand, and the Panthers will take over on first down and 10. So we'll let them figure it out.
Darren,
Yes.
I'm going to tell you again. All right. I do not understand how we get into a football game and we don't understand the rules of football.
I don't either. I mean, it's an incomplete pass.
We've
you
had-
decline it, and it's
Yeah, but
It's our ball.
we've already had 3 or 4 meetings every single time there's a penalty thrown.
yeah, it's just because people don't know what they're doing. He called it a touchdown. He called it a touchdown. The guy who's way back here. There's no way. He didn't even call the play the touchdown. They just all of a sudden said it was called.
The official threw up a late touchdown sign. The penalty will be accepted, and they will back them up after the holding.
That's a killer. I don't know if they get this or not, but that's a. I mean, they just gave them an extra play.
Yeah, look, I mean, clearly the touchdown was not called on
It
the
was
original
not called
play.
on the original play.
It was outside of the boundaries there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but we're going to mark it 4th down. They're going to get another chance at it here
All right, they're going to be 4th down and goal from the 20.
for the second time.
Lavallee in the gun.
Confusion. It's 4th down and goal. Lavallee in the gun. Sends the man in motion. He'll cross the ball.
Drops back to pass. Got some pressure on him. He rolls out. And he's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Buckeye ball at the 10-yard line. All right, if you're on the offensive side of the ball, it's time to step up. Your defense just got you one. Now let's go. It's time to roll and play some complimentary football if you're a Panther.
Brought to you by Sinlock Credit Union.
I'll tell you this. I am.
Yep.
Don't know. Here we go. Back out into the swinging
Swinging
gate.
gate. See if they can cover it this time. Quarterback power to the right side. He's got some room around the end. Turns it upfield. Zach Craig calls his own number, and he's going to get enough for the first down. First down and 10, Buckeye. Hey, when you got numbers on them, you run it. And here come the Panthers in a hurry up.
Big Ryan DeSale's out here in a wideout.
I like it.
Craig calling it from the gun.
Panthers hurry up to the line.
And look, we got motion
We got
everywhere.
all kind of stuff going places. I like it. All right, Panthers, line up. Craig in the gun.
Craig takes the snap.
Hands off to Preston.
And he'll go down.
And Preston's going to get a short gain on the play. That's going to be 2nd down and about, call it 7.
Phillips rumbles ahead for a gain of 3 to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers.
This is some odd.
It is. I like it. I like it. All right, Panthers come out. Craig in the gun, trips to the near side. Drops back pass. He's got a completion out to Warner.
This is some odd offensive scheme here.
I like it. I like it. It's 3rd down and 3 for Buckeye. Good pass there by Craig. Good catch by Warner. 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. 1:26 left to go to first quarter.
Craig calling it from the backfield. And here goes the motion. Everybody on the offense is moving.
Craig's going to roll out to his right side. Throws it in the flats. Got his man. That's going to be a first down. Fitz back. Good pass there once again by the sophomore, Zach Craig, to Fitzback. Hit him on the run. And Fitzback going to get the first down and move the sticks for Panthers. I like the way the offense is looking. This has got some life in it.
Yeah, look, you got Big Jake Locke out here on that wide out spot right now. And look, he's your guard. You're pulling one of your pulling guards, him and Fisher York. Look, they're all talking to one another. And here we go. It's a lot of moving parts going on right now.
It. Craig in the gun. Preston single back set. Going to send Fitzback in motion. Low snap. Craig gets it. Throws it deep. And it's going to be intercepted.
Holmes on the interception for the Tigers at about the 40.
Snaps are a problem right now.
Craig had to pick it up off the ground, and it screwed up the timing. And if he could have got that ball out earlier, Fitz was open. All right, 49 seconds left to go in the first quarter. As a turnover, and that's where Marksville's going to take over at the 47-yard line. 6-0. Marksville leads.
Hey, I like the way the offense.
I love
with their little thing here.
Yes.
You just like to say, you gotta play that complementary football here. We're gonna have to maybe get back to what we know a little bit there. But those snaps there, he's getting up.
Lavallee gonna throw out, throws the slant, and it's gonna go for about 6.
Taken down by number 2, Brayton Polk for the Panthers.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for Marksville.
Also there on the assist for the Panther defense. It'll be 2nd down and 4 to go for the Tigers.
Ball spotted at the Buckeye 47-yard line. Marksville comes to the line. Lavallee's checking out of the play. Going to hand off to Holmes to the right side. He's hit and brought down. Ty Curtis and Gage Belgard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
And it'll also bring up the end of the quarter. Panthers
That's the end of the first quarter. Panthers trail 6-0 to Marksville. As we come back from the quarter, it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers at the Buckeye 44.
I'd like to thank our sponsors. That's BK Distributors, BK Apparel, BK Promotions, for all your awards, signs, Letterman jackets, along with T-shirts, caps, hoodies, and a full line of promotional items. Anything you need with a logo on it, go see BK Trio Businesses as your one-stop shop. BK is a proud sponsor of all high school sports here at Buckeye. I'd like to thank Scott and Blaine and Kaylee for being a headline sponsor for all sports. Also like to thank Century 21 Bulow Miller Realty. That's Miss Kayla Walker is the broker there at Century 21. She's living and working inside our community. Anything you need real estate-wise, go see her. Also like to thank Katie's Fast Pitch. That's Katie's Fast Pitch, unlocking your kid's potential one pitch at a time. Find her on Facebook at Katie's Fast Pitch.
Yes, all our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. All right, welcome to the second quarter. Lavallee in the gun. 3rd down and 1. He goes to his right side, calls his own number, turns it upfield, and he's going to be brought and It's going to be close. We have flags on the far side of the field.
Ty Curtis engaged Belgard on the tackle for the Panthers on the far side.
We'll go to the field to check the call.
Off the far side. Spradling also in on the assist for the Panthers as well.
Personal foul, face mask.
Newsflash against the Panthers. And it'll be a 15-yard
Against Buckeye. Same guys throwing them. Just to let you know, and he is on the Marksville side of the field. Man, I don't know about all that. All right, here we go. First down and 10, Marksville. Lavalley going to send a man in motion. Hand off to Holmes to the right side. He's hit.
Big pile up there after about 4 yards.
And I don't understand why it takes so long to blow
I
it
don't
dead.
either.
It was at a standstill. Going to bring up second down and 8. Looks like a second down and about 7.
Second and 7 for the Tigers.
3 on the play. They'll bring up second down and 7 to go for the Tigers.
Buckeye defense trying to weather the storm here. Lavalley going to keep it himself to the left side. He turns it upfield. He's going to break it outside. He's got some speed. Breaks another tackle, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Look, Justin Hunt's back there in the backfield. He just makes that move on Justin Hunt there, and that's going to be holding.
Holding charged against Marksville. Finally, one goes the Panthers' way.
Look, I think they had a little bit of a hold there on Justin Hunt that kept him from being able. He turned his body around a little bit there.
Big holding call there. It's going to take points off the board and back them up 10 yards. So the Tigers are going to have the ball right around the 35-yard line. Second down and 20. All right, second down and long for Marksville. Lavalley in the gun. He's going to send Holmes as the wingback. Trips to the far side. He's going to pass it. Throws it deep. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Jaden Price.
On the attempt there. Look, Lavalley had that one. He was wide open. There was a little bit of that dive. Got those safeties to suck down there that you're going to have to remember. If you're a safety right now, you're going to have to put that back in your mind. Look, you can't anticipate so hard on that quarterback draw there and suck them safeties in. That guy was wide open, just an overthrow in there.
You just got to know down in distance. As a safety, it's second down and 20. You don't need to be jumping at a dive. Know you're down in distance.
Got to watch the offsides here. Don't.
Lavalley going to hand it off to Holmes. Holmes cuts and brought down. Justin Hunt and Ty Curtis in on the tackle. That's going to bring up fourth down and about 12. So fourth down and 12. Looks like Marksville's going to keep their offense on the field because the ball is spotted at about the 29-yard line.
Tigers will lead the offense out on the field. So Panther fans, you know what that means. It's fourth down and long.
All right, here we go. Fourth down, Panther fans. 4th and 12.
Who's going to make a play? Belgard, Curtis, Spradling. Who's it going to be? 4th and long. Lavalley sends a man in motion.
He drops back to pass. Got some heat on him. Turns that way. He throws it down the field.
Intercepted. Panthers intercepted and go out of bounds.
Panthers intercepted. Bring it all the way to the 20.
Brenton Fitzback or
Fitzback.
Jackson? Yeah, Brenton Fitzback on the interception there in the end zone. Bring it up to the 20.
You'd like to see him knock it down there, but I don't mind the kid getting an interception.
Yeah, look, I mean,
And here comes the offense. First down and 10. That first down will be brought to you by the
All right, first down and 10, Buckeye. They're going to bring the offense back on the field. 9:43 left to go here in the half. Buckeye trail 6-0.
look, Gage Belgard there was right there on that quarterback. Just that quarterback is
quick.
He's very athletic, man. He makes you miss, and then he tries to throw it. Interested to see what the Panthers are going to do here on offense.
All right, here we go. Craig in the gun.
Craig calls for the ball.
Hands off to Fitz. Fitzback tries to cut it outside. He's going to be brought down.
Duress, he'll go down, short loss on the play.
Got to run north and south against this team.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's just one of those things, but I don't like it due to the fact that as soon as he gets the ball, it's 2 or 3 looking at him there.
All right, that's a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 13 for Buckeye. Handoff to Willis. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Pushes forward. But we do have flags, and we'll go check the call. False start charged against Buckeye. So we're going to back him up 5 yards. Replay second down. I'm not sure who jumped.
Man, it had to be a wide out.
I was looking through the binoculars, so I couldn't see.
On the other side, he's saying it on the other side.
So the near side judge threw it, so it must have been a wide out on this side?
No, he said it was the other side. That's what I'm confused about. He pointed to Aaron York on the other side of the field.
Why would he call it on this side?
I don't know, unless he was just in front of the ball, maybe.
All right, here we go. Trips to the near side. Craig in the gun. Second down and long for Buckeye. Craig drops back to pass. Got some pressure on him. Looks forward. He's going to have to run it. Turns it upfield. Dragging one man, and he's finally going to be brought down. It's going to be close to a first down. Good run there by Craig. I think he's got enough for the first down.
They're going to mark it, call it first down and 10.
Craig makes a man miss and makes some magic on the near side.
First down and 10, Buckeye.
The referee is on the track. The head referee is on the track.
What is he doing?
And here we go. We just got a first down on a big time here, and we're going to have a meeting on the track.
All right, first down and 10. Craig looking to pass. Got pressure on him, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. We just need a little more time.
Yeah, we have no time to develop a play. I mean, it's...
That's going to be a loss of about 9 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 19 for the Panthers.
I think Jordan may have got a warning.
He did. He got a warning from the white hat. Low snap. Craig gets it, passes it, got a man. Fitzback going to turn it upfield. He breaks one tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to be pushed down at about the 40-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down.
Good pitch and catch there from Craig to Fitzback.
Excellent.
Fitzback caught up in a little bit of that motion there, kind of sets down on that little screen there from the wide receiver, middle of the field. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Look, you got to have to pick up a first down here.
Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. 7:21 left to go here in the half. Craig in the gun, 2-back set. Going to keep it himself to the left side. Turns it upfield. He's got plenty of room to run. He's right at midfield. First down and 10, Buckeye. Zach Craig calls his own number and brings it to midfield stripe, and that's going to be first down and 10 Buckeye. 6:59 left to go in the half. Buckeye trails 6-0. What a play there.
Yeah, look, I mean, got those lead blockers there. Our offensive line stepping in those gaps, making some holes there. You just got to finish a drive now. You're able to move the ball. You just got to be able to finish drives.
All right, Craig in the gun. Gonna hand it off to Willis. Willis trying to get the corner. Turns it upfield, and he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And Willis is, he has him on him as soon as he touches the ball.
Short gain on the play.
Yeah, I don't know if we're doing a sidestep on those when we're doing those counters or not. If we are, we need to cut that out and just head up block there.
All right, second down and 10 for Buckeye. Ball spotted right at midfield. 6 minutes left to go in the half. Panthers going to come out with trips to the near side. Craig in the gun. Going to keep it himself to the right side. He breaks a couple tackles, still going forward all the way to about the 47-yard line.
4, maybe 5 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 6.
Third and 6 for Buckeye.
Look, you're in 4-down territory here. You're on the positive side of the 50, so you need to get 3 or 4 yards if you're not going to get the first down. You need to have a good, positive play.
Yes. All right, they bring trips out to the near side once again. Craig in the gun. Keeps it himself to the left side. Goes forward. Hard run there by Craig. And he's going to pick up about 3.
Running up the middle. Gain of about 3.
It's going to bring up fourth down and 3.
To go for the Panthers.
Big play here for the Buckeye offense with 5 minutes left to go in a half. Trailing 6 points. Fourth down and 3. Ball spotted at the 43. You got to get this if you're the Buckeye offense.
Yeah, look, I would try to that hard count, maybe see if we can.
But do you trust our own guys is the question.
It's just one of those things, man.
And the Panthers are going to call a timeout and talk about it. They tried it.
They did try the hard count. Almost got a little bit of a flinch there. Just Marksville did a good job not going across.
In the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank some of our second quarter sponsors.
Panthers got a little drive going here, Josh.
Yeah, look, we started, we had two big third downs there. One quarterback run there, picked up about, I'd say 20 yards on that. And then Fitzback with a good play there on the pitch and catch gets almost to the first down there and able to pick it up there. So, again, this Panthers offense, you got to remember, we're coming into a little bit. We got to do a little bit different now. But what we need is to just keep that ball, keep that Marksville off the field.
Finish the drive.
And end up finish drives.
Finish the drive. Yes. All right, here we go. Fourth down and 3 for the Buckeye offense. 4:34 left to go in the first half. It's a 6-0 ball game. Marksville's leading. Panthers break the huddle. Craig's going to be in the gun, single back set. Willis in backfield with him. He's going to keep it to the right side, and that linebacker is going to get him in the backfield. He was untouched. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and Marksville's going to take the ball.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to pick up that linebacker there. It's a straight spy on the quarterback now that you get a little bit of runs there.
Wow.
Hey, what you want is to stay in the ball game, to win it. You're in your home court here. You're on your home turf.
In it to win it.
You're in it to win it. You just need to keep it close. I don't understand how if it's fourth down and we let that linebacker come through just untouched.
I'm not sure. All right, first down and 10, Marksville.
I would look for Marksville to go deep here.
Lavallee is going to send Holmes on the other side. He's going to keep it himself. Rolls out, trying to get the outside, and he's going to slide down. Gain of about 3 on the play.
For the Tigers, short gain brings up second down, 7 to go for the Tigers.
Justin Hunt back there in the backfield just kind of.
Well, he got pushed in the back.
He did. I don't understand.
All right, 2nd down and 7. I think the quarterback could have picked up at least 5 more yards.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, 2nd down and 7 for Marksville. Ball.
Yeah, I'd have lost
$1
$1 million on that. I'd have figured that quarterback would probably never slide.
Yeah. All right, Lavallee in the gun. Hands off to Holmes to the right side. He's got some room to run. He hits one man, breaks through. He's going to have enough for the first down. 1st down and 10, Marksville.
12 on the play.
And look.
Ty Curtis and Polk on the tackle for the Panthers. That'll be 1st down.
Our defensive linemen are only trying to win the battle with the guy in front of them.
All right, the defense just got to keep holding strong. They've had a good outing except the one long run they gave up to the quarterback. Ball spotted just inside Buckeye 40. Lavallee in the gun. Going to keep it himself, looking to pass. Got some pressure on him, rolls out, beats one man, passes up. It's caught, and he's going to be brought down.
Pass to number 3, Jaden Price.
Jaden Price.
Cameron Burns on the tackle for the Panthers.
On the reception there. The ball did come loose, but I think they're calling him down before it did. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10, Marksville. Ball spotted at about the 22, 23-yard line. Lavallee going to keep it himself, turns it upfield and brought down by Ty Curtis and Shane White. 2:30 left to go here in the first half. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
To go for the Tigers.
Oh, defense has got to keep holding strong here, Craig. Lavallee in the gun. Drops back to pass, rolling
And the
out.
defensive linemen, every one
And
of them,
incomplete.
every one of them, I guess, laid. I don't know if they laid down or if the offensive linemen.
It was sort of like a little.
The pressure for the Panthers.
It was like a little flare, but they let it. They almost let it be like a screen. But there was nobody out there.
That brings up a
And he missed him.
down.
So 3rd down and 8. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Marksville leading and driving.
Yeah, I would think if the Panthers stopped right here on this 3rd down, they're probably going to call a timeout. The first thing you got to do is stop this quarterback roll because that's what's coming.
He drops back to pass.
And there goes the roll.
He's got some
That's
heat on
got to
him.
be holding. There it is.
There
All
it
right,
is.
so that's
Good
gonna
job. Just get him before he gets to the 1st down marker. They did not, but it's going to be holding. It's going to come back.
Flags in Panther Stadium.
Holding charged against Marksville. It's going to back them up 10. That's going to back them up right at the 30-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 18 from the 30.
Yeah, now what you have to do as a defense is you got to play in front of the sticks.
Yeah, you got to keep them. 3rd down and long we have problems with sometimes. Just know what the down and distance is and play it like that.
Yeah, I would watch this same thing you did where this quarterback run up the middle, try to suck those safeties down with that guy on the outside there.
So 1:40
Running
left
across
to go in
the
the
middle.
half. 3rd and 18. Lavallee in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep. Looks like it's going to go out the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 18. 1:16 left to go. Stop the clock.
Jackson Spradling and a couple other Panthers in coverage.
All right, we got the clock stopped.
That'll bring up
1:14.
4th down and long for the Tigers, and they'll call a timeout.
All right, Marksville's going to take a timeout, talk about it. 4th and 18 at the Buckeye 30-yard line. Minute 14 left to go. Big play here either way. They're going to go for it, obviously.
Well, I seen the guy kicking field goals earlier before the pregame.
I didn't know.
He had a leg on him. Looked like he banged a couple out from about 35.
Okay, well, I just assumed they couldn't kick because they didn't kick the extra point. But this is going to be a 47-yarder.
It's like big Jake Locke's down there. I don't know if he's having a cramp or what. It looks like maybe he's...
I think he's all right. I think he's just taking a breath and stretching his... He may be having a little cramp in his...
hammy.
In his hemi.
Hammy cramp.
All right, here come the Marksville Tigers. 1:14 left to go in the half.
So big Ryan DeSale, big Trent Johnson now on the defensive line. Look, try to get that rush in a little bit there.
All right, know you're down in distance. Know what you got as a Lavallee in the gun. Drops back to pass. Got heat on him. He's going to try to run it. He's still running around. He's quick. He's going to throw it. Incomplete. And Buckeye's going to take over. 1st down and 10.
And there it comes.
There comes the flag.
Because we cannot keep our composure on the field.
We got 2 flags.
One of them's holding, no doubt.
One of them's a dead ball for sure.
Yeah, but you're going to get the ball at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Holding charge against Marksville. Personal foul charged against Buckeye. They're going to offset, and we're going to replay 4th down.
That right there is exactly what I'm talking about. You have got to keep your composure as a player on the field.
All right, so it's still going to be 4th down and 18. It's 55 seconds left to go here in the first half.
I mean, you had exactly what you needed to happen. You had pressure on him.
Yeah, you did everything.
Had the incomplete pass.
I don't know what's going on now. Timeout, Marksville.
Yeah, look, I mean, you got to play mistake-free football when you stop a good Marksville Tigers team on 4th down there.
Yeah, I mean, number 9 team in the state. All you got to do is go back to the sideline. You got the play done. And now, do we have a 10-second runoff? .45 seconds left to go in the half. 4th down and 18. All right, Marksville's taking the field. Lavallee in the gun.
Yeah, they're going to go trips far side now. I think this is going to be a little quicker go route right here, straight up 9 route.
Lavallee drops back to pass.
Straight up.
He's got some pressure on him. Bellegarde applies the pressure. He rolls out to his right side. He's trying to get the first down. Turns it upfield. He does get enough for the first down. Now he's going to run all the way across the field. And he goes in for the touchdown. We do have flags.
Look, I mean, I'm not trying to be a bearer of bad news. Whether it's holding or not, you cannot let a quarterback run completely sideline to sideline for 40 yards. He went back 10 or 15 yards.
They're going to call a personal foul on Buckeye.
Flag fly at Panther Stadium. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be charged against the Panthers.
What a turn of events. Stop them on 4th down. Get a personal foul after a holding call. All set. Replay 4th down. Quarterback runs around 40 yards because he went back. It was 4th and 18. He run back about 35 yards. And still somehow Buckeye gets 2 personal fouls on.
I'm just saying, and I already got one. I can't say another word. I can't even be objective. Y'all need to tell them that.
Hey, look, this is me the first time I've ever been with them.
So here we go. Marksville's going to go for 2.
Well, why wouldn't they?
And now we're going to have a timeout, Buckeye.
So are they going to, do they go half the distance, or are they going to do both of them on the kickoff?
Not sure. I'm going with the kickoff. So they were both dead ball fouls, so I think you would have to do both of them on the kickoff.
So the score is 12-0. You had the number 9 team come in.
They did.
to your
It
stadium.
doesn't. I mean, we can blame that. There. It doesn't
It's
matter
4th and
about
18.
that. The problem is we stopped them before that.
Yeah.
And we couldn't keep our composure enough
To walk off
to
the
get
field.
up to walk off the field. You've done what you had. You had 1 minute and 50 seconds left almost, and you're going to try to drive the ball. Who knows if you're going to score? You're not. You don't know. But the problem is you don't give yourself a chance because you cannot just get off the field.
And a team that put up 46 against Gina, you've held them to 6 points. And now you give up the 4th and 18 because you've already stopped it one time, and then you get a personal foul.
You stopped it twice. It's
All
going
right.
to be a quick flare route to number 3. I don't know if anybody's in the field looking at
Lavallee
it.
rolls out. He's going to run it. And that's all they do is run out to your right side and go in. He's going to go in for the 2-point conversion. It's good. That's going to make your score 14-0. Marksville leads with 19 seconds left to go in the first half.
Yeah, look, if you're going to go up the field that hard as these defensive ends, you're going to have to break down and play football because once he gets past you, it's over.
What's going on behind it? I mean, you can't put all that on one man.
You're not, but this is what's happening. He's running straight ups routes of 15 yards plus down the field. He's making that defensive line,
Well,
that defensive end.
15-yard routes because they're at the 2. So
No, but he runs backwards.
Oh no, I know that, but I'm saying as a
Yeah,
secondary
no, I'm talking
guy.
about. I'm talking about before the 2-point conversion.
Oh, okay, yeah.
2-point conversion. Let's get off that. So what they do is they make that defensive end. They come in. He comes in. They're running straight 9 routes on their receivers, not with any intentions to throw it. They get those guys out there into coverage, and then if your defensive end mixes it, you got a linebacker out there that's 12 yards from the next closest man to him, and he's too fast for it.
Right. But here's my issue with it. That happened on 4th and 18. They just run the same play on the 2-point conversion. Exact same play.
Exact same play.
I mean, exact. So you don't have to cover anybody long on a 2-point conversion. I mean, you shouldn't be further than 7 or 8 yards off the ball, ever.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we don't touch him.
No, he went untouched. But this is odd right here because
This is where they're going to kick from.
They're kicking from where?
Looks like the 20. 30 yards, so they usually kick from the 40. So, no, it should be on the 30. Yeah. The 30-yard line is where it should be. That's where they're going to kick from, the 30.
Nah. You kick from the 35, right?
Okay, well, they're going to kick from this 35. Because we have 2 personal fouls. 30 yards worth of penalties. It should be from, I think they kick from the 40. So you're just going to be on the 30, I'm telling you. Yep, it's on the 30. 19 seconds left to go in the first half. Marksville going to kick it away from the Buckeye 30.
Well, Clark, I don't know a lot, but you cannot jump over this ball.
Well, they're going to kick onside anyway.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, this is right up their alley. Just kicking onside is going to be a good normal kick. If we get it. I think it hit one of them first. So it is going to be Buckeye ball, first down and 10.
From the 19.
I thought they touched it. I think Marksville touched it before it went 10 yards. It should be a penalty. All right, 19 seconds left to go. It must not have touched anybody and just went out of bounds. Because that's the only way it's 19 seconds still left. Panther offense coming on the field. Got whistles.
Timeout. Panthers. 19 seconds left to go in the half.
Buckeye calls a timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good time to thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions for all your awards, signs, Letterman jackets, along with t-shirts, caps, hoodies, and a full line of promotional items like Fatheads. They got that new South location down there, and it is hopping. They really put out some stuff quick. Go see Scott and the gang at the BK Trio of Businesses, and they are a one-stop shop. Anything you need with a logo on it, Scott can take care of it. They are a headline sponsor for all of Buckeye Athletics.
Also like to thank Century 21, Bulow Miller Realty. It's Kayla Walker being the broker there, living and working inside our community. Anything you need real estate-wise, go see Kayla Walker, Century 21. Also like to thank Katie's Fast Pitch, located in Pineville, Louisiana, unlocking your kid's potential one pitch at a time. You can find her on Facebook at Katie's Fast Pitch. Here we go, 19 seconds left.
Craig in the gun, offense on the field. Ball spotted at around the 20-yard line. Craig going to keep it himself up the middle. He's hit and brought down.
Craig takes it up the middle. Short game.
Tackle made by Hunter Ferguson. And that's going to be the final play of the first half. Marksville leads 14-0 over Buckeye. As we go into halftime, Marksville's going to get the ball coming out of half. And this is a
14-0 lead over the Panthers.
odd little game to be down 14.
Yeah. I mean, I'm almost speechless about it. I mean, I'm gonna go with it should not be 14-0 for sure. It is what it is. We're just gonna have to find something that we can work with in the second half there.
Yep, we'll catch you on the second half. All right, well, to the second half. Kick is up. It's going to hit and take a Panther roll. He's going to pick it up at the 19 and get drilled right there.
Cameron Burns with a big-time hit for the Panthers.
He is fast. All right. As we go into the second half, Marksville leads 14-0 over the hometown Panthers here on Halloween night in Panther Stadium. The scoreboard really don't tell the story of the game because it was 6-0 going into the last minute with a 4th and 18, and somehow they come away with a touchdown. So it is.
Well, they got an extra play.
Yeah, they got 2 extra plays on 4th down
Correct.
tonight.
So here we go. I look for them to try to go ahead and try to start opening it up. Looks probably try to start getting some vertical shots there.
All right, Lavalley in the gun as Marksville offense takes over at around the 20-yard line. Drops back to pass. Got plenty of time. Rolls out to his right. He's going to try to run it, and he does, and there he goes. And it's the same play they've run 3 times in a row now. Quarterback run for about 10 yards. Going to be close to a first down for Marksville. They got to keep contained. They got to keep their rushing lanes contained and contain him in the pocket.
Yeah, look, I mean, you got good coverage downfield. The problem is you just can't get those defensive linemen into that backfield to make that scramble come a little earlier there. He's being able to sit there for 10 seconds and look downfield to run that backyard football. And then, look, this guy is very, very shifty. He just glides everywhere he goes. So,
all right, Lavalley in the gun.
Taking their time.
Drops back to pass. Got some heat on him. Passes up, and it's
almost intercepted. That's Braden Polk over there. Just had it, and a little bit of pressure there from Ty Curtis. Got that ball out early. Look, and it was there. That's almost a pick six if Polk can come down with it. Look, it was nobody in front of him.
I mean, he was right on it.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
Looks like, did Jordan get the boot?
I don't know. He may have booted himself.
I got you. Halloween candy on the table.
Yes, you got to have some Halloween candy on Halloween. All right, 2nd down and 10. Lavalley in the gun. Holmes, single back set. Going to hand off to Holmes to the right side. He's getting brought down hard.
Number 52, Nick Chauvin.
Nick Chauvin gets in the pocket of that
Nick Chauvin in the middle with
guard there and makes a big-time play. Going to bring him 3rd.
And 11.
Panther fans, get loud for your defense.
3rd down and 11. Big play here with the Panther defense.
Yeah, look, you got to hold your water, not jump off sides. You need to stop right here.
Lavalley in the gun. Takes the snap, drops back, rolls to his right side, looking to pass.
And look, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He comes out, Hensel's out there into coverage, and he just rolls out. Once Hensel makes that breakdown, he throws it right to where he was at.
1st down and 10, Marksville, and the Panthers can't get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, I hear Jordan. He's back. He's back up here. He must have got hung up in the concession area. All right, Lavalley in the gun. Trips to the far side. Drops back, rolls out to his left. He's going to turn up and run it. And he's got enough for the first down and goes out of bounds after about 15 yards. And that's about as easy as you can do it.
Yeah, just hike the ball to the quarterback and watch him run, Cotton.
Yep.
So stop them anything they try to do other than run with the quarterback.
All right, first down and 10 for the Tigers inside the 45-yard line of Buckeye. Lavallee in the gun.
Trips on the near side.
Drops back to pass. Passes up and complete.
And look, man, this referee is just letting everything take place on your defensive lineman. I do not understand it. It's right in front of him. As you hear the fans are calling for it. I mean, it's obvious. You can see it. They're spinning them around and throwing them to the ground.
Pass was complete to number 7, Kyle Carmouche. That's a gain of 8. Second down and 2 for Marksville. 9:27 in the third quarter. All right. Lavallee in the gun. Ferguson, the single back set with him. Drops back to pass. Going to roll out to his left. I would expect him to run, and there he goes. He's got the first down and goes down. First down and 10, Marksville.
Again, Gage Bellegarde in on that blitz there, and he's so fast getting in the backfield that they're holding on to the back of his jersey. Still no call on the hold. I don't know if it's
first down and 10, Marksville, 8:49. Left to go in the third. Tigers lead 14-0 over Buckeye. Timeout, Marksville.
Timeout be charged to the Tigers.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, BK Distributors, BK Promotions, BK Apparel. Anything you need with the logo on it, BK is your trio team of businesses. They're a headline sponsor for all of Buckeye Athletics. Also like to thank Kayla Walker. She's a broker over at Century 21, Bulow Miller Realty. Living and working in your community. Go see Kayla Walker for any real estate needs you have. Also like to thank Katie's Fast Pitch, located in Pineville, Louisiana, unlocking your child's potential one pitch at a time. Go see Katie and her staff over at Katie's Fast Pitch. You can find her on Facebook at Katie's Fast Pitch.
Gotta go services.
All right, first down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball spotted at about the 29-yard line. Buckeye 29.
Camel Body Shop. AW Drive-In. Start to finish roofing and remodeling.
All right, first down and 10. Lavallee in the gun. Handoff to Ferguson to the left side. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and goes forward, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be brought down.
Gain of about 5 on the play. Bellegarde on the tackle for the Panthers.
Gain of 5 on the play. That's going to bring up second down and 5.
That'll bring up second down and 5 to go for the Tigers.
trips to the near side, a little bunch trips here. Lavallee back into the gun.
Handoff to Ferguson up the middle. Good run there, and he's going to be brought down.
Grimmett brings him down on the play along with a couple other Panthers.
Bellegarde and Curtis on the tackle. That's enough for the first down. First down and 10, Marksville.
What you have now that I think you didn't have in the first half, we're losing that battle into the trenches now with our defensive linemen. They're able to move it with other than the quarterback.
All right, handoff to Ferguson once again up the middle. He's going to be brought down.
Nick
Justin
Chauvin
Hunt.
again.
Short game on the play from the Tigers. Curtis in on the tackle with a couple other than big nasty linemen. That'll bring up second down.
We're going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Nick Chauvin in on that tackle. Ty Curtis.
Illegal shift charged against Marksville.
Shane White and Chauvin on the tackle for the Panthers.
That's going to back them up 5 yards. Replay first down. First down and 15 for Marksville.
Illegal shift, you say, Cott?
Illegal shift, yep.
So after the penalty, it'll back the Tigers up first down and 15.
All right, Lavallee sits him down. Going to pass. Throws it up. Got the man going down deep in the sideline. And that's going to be, he pulled the touchdown. He actually jerked our defender back.
That he did, Cotton. I didn't see any laundry on the field, though.
Touchdown Tigers. Lavallee completes the bomb. That'll be number 5, Amari Benjamin on the touchdown for the Tigers.
So that'll put the Tigers up 20-0.
Amari Benjamin on the reception for the Tigers. They go for the point after. Passes up and incomplete.
I don't know if this is something we're trying there, but all our defensive linemen went straight to the ground there.
20-0 lead over the Panthers. 6 minutes, 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Something maybe we're trying to get clog that middle up. I'm not sure.
Panthers going to get the ball, but they do give up the touchdown, 20-0. 6:52 left to go in the third. First thing we got to do is get the onside kick.
Yeah, I look for him to onside kick it here, Cotton.
All signs point to yes.
You check the 8 ball?
I checked the 8 ball.
Did you buy it from
Spencer's.
Spencer's in the mall?
Yep.
Did you stop by Sam Goody on your way out?
Yeah, I got a couple of CDs, some of the hot new CDs from Sam Goody.
You know, if you'd have told me 25 years ago that Sam Goody would have went out of business, I'd have called you a liar.
Yeah.
However, they're nowhere to be found.
They are not. Or a CD.
Yeah.
Lavallee kicks off too.
Yeah, Lavallee's quite an athlete.
Yeah. He does everything. They are set up to go for the onside. And the Panthers are going to follow on it. That's Andrew Hensel. Going to take it at the 50-yard line. First down and 10, Buckeye from midfield.
First down brought to you by JB Buildings.
All right, if you're the Panther offense here, Josh, you have to put up some points.
Yeah, look, you can just see, I mean, up here in the booth, you can see a lot of people's defeated just overall in general. I mean, offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball. Everybody's kind of playing flat. Here we come out in this swinging gate.
Hey, it worked a little bit in the first half. Craig in the gun. Pitches it outside. He's got some room to run. That's Willis. He got him on the outside, and he's got plenty for the first down. First down and 10, Buckeye.
Yeah, there's that little bit of different mesh point that you have when you do get that snap on that pitch there. Look, that was a good pitch, a good read there, and let that defensive end take that quarterback, and look, finally gets Preston open a little bit. They're going to pick up about 13 or 14 on the play. Bring up first down and 10 for the Panthers somewhere around the 36-yard line, their own 36-yard line. And they're coming back out in it, Cotton.
They are. If you don't line up in it right, they're going to have numbers. They're going to run it again. Zach breaks 2 tackles, and he's going to fall forward. Good gain there. Gain of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 5 for Buckeye.
After the run by Craig, going to bring up second down and 6 to go for the Panthers.
Going to be trips to the far side. Fitzback, Warner, and Armand.
Craig in the gun. Keeps it himself to the right side, and he's going to be brought down. Gain of about 2 or 3.
Side of the field for the Panthers. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4 to go. Zach Craig on the quarterback keeper for 2 yards on the play.
All right, 3rd down and about 4 for Buckeye. Panthers come back out in the swinging gate. Craig going to keep it himself to the right side.
Up the middle.
Look, I mean,
They're going to call that ball fumbled. And he was down.
Craig fumbled it on the field, and the Tigers will take over here 1st down and 10.
I don't know about that one either there, Cotton. It looked like he was down.
He was down, stretched out on the ground when they knocked it out of his hands. I'm looking at it through binoculars. Up close and personal. So that's going to be a turnover. 1st down and 10, Marksville. Once again,
Well, it was enough for the 1st down, but that being said, I'll look for a vertical stretch here.
He drops back to pass.
There it
and
is.
Here he goes. Passes up and caught at the 40-yard line. And he'll be tackled right there.
Tackle made by Cameron Burns and Caden Grimmett. Flags fly in Panther Stadium.
And here we go. Here's the tussle. Everybody's been waiting for. I mean, it's just at this point, it's really ridiculous on our part. I mean, in my opinion, the
Marksville guy came up and threw a swing at our guy.
Well, he did, but I think it was enticed some. I'm interested to see who it's going to be on, actually, to tell you the truth.
They're talking about it on the field.
Coaches at our hash here. I think somebody's going to get kicked out of the game. You want to bet? Little side bet?
I mean, at this point, I'm not.
I'm coming with an ejection. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Whitehat's fixing to make the call.
Normally, when it's that much, it's like offsetting.
Well, I don't know how it can't be offsetting.
And as you see, we're skipping across the field there.
What? So they're now going across the field with the Marksville coaches.
I'll tell you what.
Yes, we got to talk about it. I've never seen this much talking in a football game than we had the last 2 weeks. All right, finally they break, and we'll finally maybe get a call.
I'm interested about this one, Cotton.
Well, we're coming back this way. They're actually going to step off against Marksville. Here we go. Nope. Now we're going to talk to the Buckeye coaches a little while about it.
That's the first one.
So they just stepped off 15 against them. And they're stepping off another 15 against them. No, another half the distance.
Charged against.
All right, here we go.
Was there 2 personal fouls on Marksville? Because if not, they got backed up too far.
There's 2 personal fouls. They called, obviously, 2 personal fouls.
Well, he made an offsetting penalty as well. So obviously it was 1 against Buckeye and 2 against Marksville.
Or 3 against Marksville. because
Must
they
have been
stepped
3
off
against
2.
Marksville because they stepped off 2.
But now it's 1st and 10.
All right, so well, we're just gonna sit back, Cotton, and watch what happens here
All right, Lavallee in the gun.
from the 10.
First down and 10.
Handoff to the left side. He's hit and brought down.
Holmes met off the far side of the field. Ty Curtis and a couple other Panthers on the tackle for the Panthers.
Ferguson on the carry for Marksville.
Showing on the assist as well.
I got 2nd and 8.
That's close. 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. All right, 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, Lavallee in the gun. Drops back to pass. Passes quick out to the outside. He caught it, and he's going to be
Braden Polk was
off the far side of the
caught
field.
up with his defender, and he got turned around as well.
tackle made by Ty Curtis.
Tackle for the Panthers. It'll bring up third
That's
down.
3rd
Two
down
for
and
the Tigers.
2 for Marksville. I expect the quarterback to run this one.
I don't know. They've had a success on that little trap. Just
Hand off to Ferguson to the left side. He falls forward
Handoff up the middle.
for the 1st down.
First down for the Tigers. Tackle made. Gage Belgard by the Panthers. Thanks, guys. It's hard to see it there. I need some help.
going to have an injured player on the field.
We do have an injured Marksville Tiger on the field. Looks like one of the linemen. Ball spotted around the 25, 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Marksville when we come out of the timeout. 2:47 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
And he gets up unassisted, gets off the field on his own power. Maybe a little
Cramp.
So we're back underway. Going to be first and 10 from the 25.
Lavalley in the gun. Hands off to Ferguson to the left side. He's wrapped up and brought down. Ty Curtis.
Tackle for the Panthers.
Finished off by Gage Belgar.
Bring up second down, 9 to go.
Second down and 9 for Marksville. They're going to run that dive to this side. No, he drops back to pass. Passes
Straight
as
9
far
route.
as he can. And it is incomplete.
Incomplete on the far side of the field.
Pass was intended for Monty Benjamin.
Monty Benjamin, the intended receiver off the far side.
Beautiful thrown ball by
Third
Lavalley.
down and 9.
Excellent ball. Third down and 9, Josh. This has been our nemesis all night.
That it has, Cotton. That it has.
All right, Tigers come out. He drops back to pass, going to run it himself up the middle, gets the side, and he's got the first and plenty more down the sideline, and nobody's going to touch him. And he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Out of bounds on the far side of the field.
Oh, they say he stepped out of bounds at about the 35.
And our linebackers, man, was winning the battle with the guy in front of him, and the quarterback literally ran right by him with nobody touching him.
Side of the field, but it'll be enough for a first down, Tigers.
Once again, third and long, and they run the quarterback. I mean,
Straight-
wouldn't you think you would just spine?
Here's what I know. It was 3rd and 9. They ran the quarterback. I get that. Okay, you're going to run the quarterback. It wasn't a rollout. It wasn't anything. It was a straight up the middle run.
Just run.
Straight up run. Straight up.
All right, here we go.
Well, that's going to reset the down.
Hand off to Ferguson to the right side. And Spradling got him, and Honeybun finished him.
Jackson Spradling on the tackle for the Panthers.
That's a gain of 10 on the play. It's going to be a first and 10 for Marksville.
First down and 10 Tigers.
And just like that, we're going to give them free 5 yards, looks like. All sides. After us. Yep, here we go.
Offsides charged against Buckeye.
Against the Panthers.
Got to move them up 5 yards. First down and 5 for Marksville. Lavalley changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Going to hand off to Ferguson up the middle. And he's brought down by a host of Panther defenders.
Hit by a whole host of Panthers. McClinton again leads
Bring
the
up
score for the
2nd
Panthers.
and
5 as
4.
well.
2nd and 3.
And that'll bring up 2nd down and 3 to go for the Tigers.
33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers are going to get this one off. It's 1 second on the play clock. Get it off. Drops back. Lavalley looking. We had a guy tackled over there on the side.
Well, that's because that's our defensive guy tackling. That's going to be intentional grounding.
That is definitely intentional grounding.
It did not go past the ball marker.
Didn't go past the line of scrimmage.
For the Panthers.
I'm confused how we're not calling it intentional grounding.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay, finally.
Panther Stadium.
Intentional grounding.
Charged against the Tigers.
Charged against Marksville. It's going to back them up. And a loss of down.
That will be the end of the third quarter.
You know what that's going to bring us to? Third down.
Yes, it is. And third and long at that.
Yeah, but that, I mean, we've been a third and long all night. It's just.
All right, it's going to be third down and 12. And that's the end of the third quarter. Ball spotted on the 26. Fourth quarter, here we come.
I don't know if Willis is playing a little bit injured here. I'd almost switch him in and out there on defense, see if we can
It's always
use
good
his
to have a Lewis
speed.
on defense.
Well, yeah, use his speed to match up with the speed of Lavallee here.
Just spine.
I mean, because the fastest guy that we have on the field for
Burns.
us is playing, it's Burns, which he's playing, cornerback.
All right, Lavallee drops back to pass. He's probably going to throw it deep, and there it goes. And it's going to be picked off in the end zone. That's Spradling. Good play there by Spradling. That's going to be a turnover, and Buckeye's going to take over first down and 10, Panthers.
Bradley on the interception in the end zone for the Panthers. And they'll take over here, first down and 10.
All right, good play there for the Buckeye defense. First play of the fourth quarter, and goes Buckeye's way. They're going to have the ball, and the Buckeye offense is going to have to put some points on the board here. Running out of time, Cotton.
That we are, Junior. That we are. Juvenile chicken hawk. Not quite into our adult form here.
All right, Panther offense breaks the huddle. Craig in the gun. Two-back set. Fitz back and Willis back deep with him. Keeps it himself to the left side, and he's going to be brought down. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Only deal with that is that we have no lead blocker there. Because-
On the Panthers. Gonna bring up second down and 7
They're
to go.
faking to the right.
Well, we got two back set there, but nobody picked up anybody on a block.
All right, second down and about 7 or 8 for Buckeye. Craig in the gun.
And there it is. I mean, that's untouched, nobody blocking.
Short gain on the play.
Craig looking for room at the middle, not a whole lot there.
It's,
They'll bring up third down and
Third and
5 to go.
Just one of those things that.
six.
Well, that guy come off the defensive end side, I
One
believe.
block, yeah.
I mean, now we kind of put ourselves into that passing situation to where we know that they're going to know that we're passing. So I'm interested to see exactly Armand coming in motion, lined up on the wrong side.
Craig rolls out. And he's got pressure all over and passes up. Good
Craig completes
pass
across the near
on the
side.
run. Good
Fitchback
catch by Fitzback.
Close to a
He's going to
first
be
down.
real
taken
close.
down around the
I believe they're going to mark it for a first down, looks like.
It is a first down. First down and 10. Buckeye.
And look, that was I don't know who that was back there in the backfield, but if you don't block that guy, whoever put that
That's
with that
number
rollout.
11. That's the defensive end again.
Yeah, but I'm saying we blocked that guy that time and was able to let Craig get out. I thought he was going to come unblocked again, and that's right into the face of Craig there because he's rolling out that way. So whoever picked up that block there, good job on picking up that block.
All right, Panthers go with a hurry up. Craig in the gun. Drops back to pass. Passes up. And it's called going down the field. Fitzback headed down the field. One man to beat. Still dragging him all the way to the 11-yard line.
That's that same play that you had back there at the first. Look, that was a beautiful thrown ball
Beautiful
in
throw.
stride. Fitzback did a good job catching it and getting down to around the, looks like the
11-yard
7-yard line.
Back on the bomb, and the Panthers have momentum.
Then again, if you give it a little time there, let those things develop.
What a pitch and catch from Craig to Fitzback. He hit him in stride, and Fitzback almost took it to the house. He almost broke that tackle.
Yeah, look, he did. He almost broke that tackle. Now, what you got to do if you're the offense is you got to finish the
You
drive.
have to finish it. All right, here we
Pro
go.
set here.
With down linemen. We're like in a pistol. Or that's Cameron Burns. He's got some blockers in front of him, and he goes forward.
Middle.
Cameron Burns had him ahead of steam there.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
Play for Willis. That'll bring up second down.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for Buckeye. I like these wrinkles we're throwing at them.
So here we go again. Burns in the back, down as the down back.
Oh, he's hit at the line of scrimmage that time.
And look, man, I mean, that's just.
He's unblocked.
He's got 3 guys unblocked. I mean, it's no way that many people can come unblocked.
It is if you don't block them.
Bring up third down and 8 to go for the Panthers.
Third down and 8.
So we're here going to be 3rd and 8. Can get a first down before scoring. Have to get down to around the 2-yard line. Be back in that 2-back set. Warner on the near side. Armand on the far side.
Fumble on the exchange. Willis still trying to get on it. And Marksville's going to take over.
Fumble on the play recovered by the Tigers.
And once again, the offense shoots yourself in the foot and don't come away with any points.
That's just a straight handoff, man. I don't understand it.
7:50 left to go in the game. 20-0. Marksville leads. Buckeye turns it over. It'll be Marksville ball. First down and 10 from about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it, man. That's just straight handoff.
All right, Lavallee in the gun for the Tigers. Going to hand off to Ferguson. He's hit, wrapped up, and brought down immediately.
Brought down quickly.
Hensel and Bellegarde on the tackle.
Other Panthers holding to a gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up second down and 8 to go.
2nd and 8 for Marksville. He's going to keep it himself to the right side this time. Finds a crease, and he's going to be brought down. Polk on the tackle.
Braden Polk and Spradling on the tackle for the Panthers. It'll be enough for a first down.
1st and 10, Marksville. Ball spotted at
Lavallee
the
looks like
38.
he's shaking up on the play a little bit.
Timeout on the field. Players shaken up on the far side.
That's Lavallee, too. Lavallee does make his way up and going to make his way off the field under his own power, so that's good for the Marksville Tigers. Good to see that man make his way over there. Such a good athlete.
That he is, Cotton.
I think he may have got the wind knocked out. I think he fell on the football.
I've had that happen to me before.
Me too. He should be okay. He looks to be okay on the sideline. Jaden Price going to take over at quarterback for at least this snap. I expect Ferguson to get this one to the right side, and he does. He's hit and brought down Andrew Hensel and Ty Curtis. Gage Bellegarde. Check that.
And Lavallee looks like he's back in, so yeah, probably had the wind knocked out of him. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 from around the 40-yard line. Like to thank our Buckeye House sponsor for this year, Century 21, Kayla Walker, being the broker, living and working inside our community. I'd like to thank Kayla Walker.
All right, Lavallee back in at quarterback. He's in the gun. Got a handoff to Ferguson to the right side. He's hit and brought down. Good little gain there. Looks like a fumble on the play.
They're calling that Buckeye
and Buckeye
ball.
got it. Ty Curtis comes up with a fumble. Stripped Ferguson as he was going to the right side, and Ty Curtis come up with a big fumble. 6 minutes left to go. Buckeye has the ball inside Marksville territory. 1st down and 10, Panthers from the 43-yard line. Panthers got to score quick and score often.
They're going to have to score 3 times for sure. I've seen stranger.
Me too. All right, Panthers come out, trips to the near side. Craig in the gun, low snap, rolls to his right, passes on the run, got his man wide open, and he's going to go up to about the 38-yard line. Fits back.
Good catch from Craig to Fitzback.
Craig put that one on the money. Fits back with another good catch. 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5 for Buckeye. All right, trips to the far side. Craig in the gun. Rolls to his left. Passes up, and it is picked off. And that is Price on the pickoff, and Willis is going to tackle him. And they're going to hand it back at about the 48-yard line. That's where Marksville had the ball, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, look, that ball was just overthrown there, rolling out to the opposite side.
Yeah, he was rolling out to his
sophomore. Don't really set those feet
to the bad side. He's got to get his shoulders turned.
Yeah, let it go a little high there. Going to go into the Marksville Tigers. So they'll take back over 1st and 10 somewhere around the 48.
And look, that's just young quarterback making young quarterback mistakes. And he'll get that footwork down in the offseason. But it's tough when you're rolling to your left side. You have to set them feet as you come across and get them shoulders turned. So 5:43 left to go in the game. Marksville leading. Lavallee in the gun. Going to hand off to the right side. He's hit and brought down. Gain a couple on the play.
Bring up 2nd down and 8, 9. 2nd down and 8.
That's Ferguson once again. I don't know what happened to Holmes. He must have got injured.
Yeah, I think Holmes was the one that was down earlier.
Okay. again off to Ferguson once again to the right side. He's got some room this time. First down and more.
Handoff off the far side of the field. Gain of about 16 off the far side. Tackle made.
Gain of 16 on the play by Ferguson. First down and 10, Marksville.
First down, Tigers.
All right, 4:44 left to go in the game. Marksville driving. 20-point lead over Buckeye. Lavallee taking his time in the gun. If they run it, they're going to run it to the left. And here it comes. And he's got yards as Spradling makes the tackle.
Gain of about 5 on the play for the Tigers.
Gain of 5, second down and 5 for the Tigers. It's real simple. When they put the wing back, wherever they put the wing back, that's where the ball's going.
That's the way it's been all night.
Down 5 to go.
That's exactly. You are exactly right. It's
At some point, you got to realize that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to let you guess where the ball's going once Lavallee makes his
I think
decision.
this is going to be stretch those linebackers out right here.
Here we
goes.
go.
Wingback is to the left. Maybe they'll try a little trickery. Nope, it's going straight to the wingback.
Yep, going
right behind
to the
him.
left to the wingback. Right behind the wingback. That's going to be Justin Hunt on the tackle, finished off by Ty Curtis.
Belgard, Curtis, and a couple other Panthers in on the tackle. Will be enough for a first down at 10 Tigers.
It is enough to move the chains for Marksville. First down and 10, Marksville. 3:17 left to go in the game.
Yeah, the wingback went to the right this time, Cotton.
Oh, he
That's gonna be a
left
false
early.
start.
He left early. They
we didn't call
finally got it, but did he call it in the backfield?
Did not call it in the backfield, although he did take off
Ferguson had 2 steps for the ball snap.
about 2 steps before.
That'll bring up second down, 11 to go for the Tigers.
And they've run that same play at least 5 times in a row now. And we finally stopped it. So, you thinking they're going to pull the quarterback?
I'm thinking they're trying to get the time off the clock, get out of here, but I would look for a pass just because it's Marksville before it's over with.
I think the quarterback's going to roll out after this. Nope. Same play. He's met the line of scrimmage and down.
Host of Panthers, Belgard, Curtis. Some of those big
McClinton found him in the line of scrimmage. Finished off by Belgard and Curtis.
There as well. That'll bring up third down, 11 to go.
1:42 left to go in the game. Marksville trying to milk the clock out here. That's going to bring up third down and 11.
I'm going to go with a fake dive on this one, probably throwing it over the top.
Well, I thought they were going to pull it with a quarterback, but I think they're just going to hand it off again to the same play. They're trying to get the clock, and they don't want to hurt their quarterback. Yep. Ferguson got it once again. He's brought down. That's Hensel. Andrew Hensel on the tackle.
For the Panthers. That'll bring up fourth down, 11 to go.
4th and 11 for Marksville. "45 seconds left to go." This is a little different here. They're not going to run that same play because they run them both on the same side, and then they go opposite. Just what I thought, and he's going to be down, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Buckeye's going to have the ball with 23 seconds left to go in the game.
Attention fans. This is a reminder to all fans, keep off the track while officials and players are still on the field. Thank you.
I'm going with probably just going to throw this one down on the field
Yeah,
just to get some work in probably.
that's what
I
I
would
do.
look for a safety to be sitting back there waiting to try to bring this one to the house.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with all that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would be doing.
All right, here we go. Panther offense on the field. Craig in the gun. Going to keep it himself to the right side, fighting forward.
Up the middle for the Panthers.
And good gain there of about 8. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 for Buckeye. Nope, check that. Gain of about
Craig will run up the middle
6.
for a gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6 to go.
That's the ball game.
And that's the end of the ball game. Panthers fall.
Marksville
20-0.
comes away with a win, 20-0 over Buckeye here in Panther Stadium on Halloween night. Panthers played a good game, just shot themselves in the foot.
Look, I mean, we moved the ball well enough to win a football game. The problem is we just don't end on drives that we need to.
Panthers take on the Giants.
Yeah, like I said, you got one more game inside the district. You got another tough draw next week. Look, Gina's coming into this house, and it's senior night, but it's going to be a tough. You know, it was a tough forward road there ahead of you, but you're just going to have to play football, play for those playoff games. Look, you got to try to make it in that top 24, and I think you're a sneaky 24 seed if you come in. You know, because you're a good football team, you can move the ball. Problem is you just got to work on finishing drives.
That's exactly right. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. We'll catch y'all next Friday night. Once again, here in Panther Stadium, last ball game of the year till the playoffs. So we'll catch y'all next week versus Gina here in Panther Stadium.